For centuries, we have been making our most characteristic product, Bizkaiko Txakolina, here where the mountains run into the sea. The Atlantic climate, warm and humid, with higher rainfall in winter, spring and part of autumn, combined with a slow ripening process, thanks to the regulating effect of the sea, make Bizkaiko Txakolina a unique wine. Protected by the Txakoli de Bizkaia Bizkaiko Txakolina designation of origin label since 1994 to preserve its quality and authenticity. We will start this voyage to the beginnings of Bizkaiko Txakolina in the region of Uribe, home of renowned Txakoli wines. Bizkaiko Txakolina comes from vineyards located mid-hillside, at an average altitude of 50 to 200 meters, protected from the north winds and seeking to soak up as much sunshine as possible. The arrival of a kinder climate renews the plant life cycle and sets the sap flowing again in the vineyard. In the first fortnight of April, we can see the first leaves, and in late May, the clusters start opening. In summer, we head for the coast of Bizkaia to enjoy the gentle breeze blowing in off the sea. This is the perfect time to enjoy a Bizkaiko Txakolina, accompanied by any of our pinchos. At this time of the year, the work largely concentrates on the vineyards. The plants start growing in height to form a kind of green wall full of leaves, which will synthesize the sugars that will later accumulate in the grapes. To make Bizkaiko Txakolina, the main grape varieties used are Ondarabi Zuri, the main variety that makes Txakoli different from all the other wines in the world. Ondarabi Zuri Zeratia, with its more compact grape clusters. And Ondarabi Belcha for red Txakoli. All are exclusive to our vineyard. We continue our route through the Durango region, the inland area renowned for its mountains, and Boto and Oiz, to see how the grapes are harvested. The first areas of low pressure appear in early autumn, bringing southwesterly winds kept dry and mild by the effect of the mountains of Bizkaia. This creates the perfect conditions for an ideal ripening process. Finally, the enologist decides when the grapes should be harvested, depending on how ripe they are and the kind of wine to be made. These are days of nerves and tension, when the result of an entire year's work is decided. The grapes are picked by hand, the traditional way. It is important for the grape to reach the winery as quickly as possible. Once there, the stalks are removed, the grapes are pressed, and the must is racked. The must is fermented in stainless steel tanks for 2 to 3 weeks in a necessarily slow process, taking place at between 14 degrees and 18 degrees centigrade. In late autumn, the Txakoli is ready. However, most wineries wait for another few weeks until the wine reaches the height of its expression. The trend of aging Txakoli on lees is spreading, resulting in a Txakoli of fuller body and greater quality. Winter is a good time to visit the Enkarterria and Orduña regions to see how pruning work is done in the vines. This process ensures that the plants will grow new shoots and develop evenly in the following season. Meanwhile, the final stages of the production process are underway at the wineries. This stage involves the clarifying, stabilizing and filtering work that will result in a clear, bright product, almost ready for presentation at the different events organized to delight lovers of our Txakoli wine. This is therefore when the regulatory board makes the greatest number of tastings and controls to guarantee the quality and authenticity of the Txakoli wine carrying the designation of origin label. The bottles of the new wine are presented in late February. White Txakoli wine represents 98% of the production. Bizkaiko Txakolina also comes fermented in barrels, as Rosé Txakoli popularly going by the name of Ojo de Gallo or Rooster's Eye, and as Red Txakoli. All are a perfect match for our gastronomy. Crisp whites with aromas of white and citrus fruit for charcoal grilled fish and baby squid. Txakolis with more body, barrel fermented or ripened with lees, greater structure and complexity and aromas of riper fruits. To accompany salt cod, white or charcoal grilled meats. without forgetting the fine red Bizkaiko Txakolina that goes so well with stuffed peppers and roast meats. Take the plunge with an authentic flavour and discover an original wine with the essence of Bizkaia. Ask for Bizkaiko Txakolina Mercedes.